Hawaiian shirts, puka shell necklaces, spiky hair, partying the beaches, playing volleyball, sunbathing, all of these reminds me of the early 2000s. The tropical aesthetic very popular in those years. It first started in movies and TV series like Hannah Montana, Jersey Shore, The O.C., Blue Crush, Boat Trip, Scooby-Doo the Movie, H2O, 50 First Dates, Leonardo DiCaprio The Island, and many others. It was only a matter of time before it would be extended to video games as well. Game devs used to go to the beach. GameCube's project name was Dolphin, pretty sure that got inspired by that from Wave Race 64. Water rendering was the newest tech in those years thanks to advanced 3D graphics. Then it became the aesthetic trend to chase for a while. I remember being amazed at how the water in Wave Race Blue Storm looked. Yep, realistic water and shadows were huge for 6th generation games. It was also influenced by the fruitier arrow style, future optimism now that finally tech was advanced enough to realize the developers' dreams. The knee-jerk reaction might be to think that late 90s or early 2000 video games didn't invent tropical beaches, and that's true. Having a game set on a tropical beach is almost like a cheat code, one that immediately has our brains associated with fun times, even if the game itself fails to live up to its looks. Still, these early tropical beaches usually existed in games about beach sports like Wave Race, the jet ski levels from Crash Bandicoot 3, or games about driving in Miami like Outrun. These are successful series, albeit niche ones. It was only when the PlayStation 2 generation arrived that we began to witness the full-scale invasion of the tropical beach in video games. There are no better games to remember one's memory about the importance and the constant presence of the tropical beach at the time than Sonic Adventure, Final Fantasy X, Kingdom Hearts, and it wasn't just a PlayStation 2 thing. The GameCube and Wii also made various significant investments in tropical games at the time. The first one, Super Mario Sunshine, which may see as the black sheep of the Mario family, but no one can deny its beauty, likely due to its setting. The other one, most successful GameCube game, was The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Then, shortly after, Nintendo returned to the subject with Super Mario Galaxy. Much like the GameCube predecessor, some Super Mario Galaxy level take place on a tropical world, a stark departure from anything seen in either series up to that time. And so a tropical beach seemingly become a requirement for a team trying to make the biggest and best games of the generation. Like living in a dream, for example, in Europe in winter, we are very cold, but in Australia they have summer. Okay, I don't live there, so I play video games set in a wonderful beach aesthetic like Super Mario Galaxy, that level with the penguin or the other one swimming in the sea, like even if you live in a bedroom, in a low-lit bedroom, you can still imagine and dream about being on holiday even if you aren't on holiday, because outside is snowing. Aside from Nintendo, the tropical beach was available also in other video games such as Far Cry for the PC, which features arguably the most beautiful environments of this kind in gaming history. It also remains a very good game in the series, having only had its place in question for a bit when Far Cry 3, the game that I remember very well because I had it for the Xbox 360, came out in 2012. The other game in the series with a tropical wonderful beach. Also, a war-themed video game like Halo had its own beach. Yes, you are at war, but you also at the beach.